I'm Kylie from uDiscovermusic.com. Now, these next two have been described as the first British UK country stars. It is Catherine and Lizzy from Ward Thomas. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yes, very good, thank you. Now, this is the first ever Long Road Festival.
Yes.
How does it feel to be part of that?
It's so cool to see so many country music festivals popping up every year. It just shows how country music is growing in the UK, like every year. But we're so honoured to be part of the first Long Road Festival.
And we didn't really know what to expect when we came here as well. We sort of drove in and I was like, wow, this is beautiful. And it's really, really exciting. Everyone's really in the mood.
Yeah, that's how I felt as well. And it's like so many cute little things around the festival, like vintage shops and amazing food. And it was just like, wow, this is
look at the
sometimes
setting.
almost more of a reason to go than the music.
Beautiful.
The food is always a draw for me, more than the music sometimes.
Really? Yeah.
No, it's good.
No, that's cool. And so you're performing tonight. Excited about that?
Yes, we can't wait. We've got some new songs to show people.
Oh, good.
So yes, songs from the new album that's coming out soon. It's called Restless Minds. So yeah, we can't wait.
And that's your third album, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Not just technically, it is our third
It is
album.
your third
It's funny
album.
because it feels like it shouldn't be. I feel like it's gone so fast, so we can't really believe it's already the third one. But yeah,
It's been 2 years since Cartwheels came out as well. So
Yeah, and that was a biggie for you, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
you were the first, is that right? The first British country artist to go in at number one.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
quite a lot to follow, isn't it?
Yeah, which is I think why we've taken such a long time to sort of get Restless Minds right. We really didn't want to take for granted anything, and we wanted to make sure that we really thought about it. And because Cartwheels sort of surpassed our expectations so much, we really wanted to make sure that the next album that we brought out would be different, because we've already, now Cartwheels is out there in the world, it's sort of always going to be there, and we wanted to make sure that the next one was different but also not too much of a departure. But it's sort of like that process that we just wanted to do authentically.
Yeah.
still us, but us growing.
Yeah, us
Developed.
as 24-year-olds instead of us
Yeah.
as 20-year-olds.
Oh, that's good. And so how is it different?
Musically, we've experimented with more genres. We've written with more pop songwriters,
Okay.
but it's still very much us.
Still very harmony based,
Yeah.
and it's all about the song still. Like, we're very much lyric, mad, so we go crazy about lyrics.
we had a different producer for some of this as well, and he's
Okay.
done a lot of Ed Sheeran stuff and stuff like that, and it's been really incredible for us. We've learnt so much from so many different people, and it's been a real learning curve musically for us, and I hope everyone likes it, basically.
And did you record it in Nashville again?
No, so
No?
we chose to do it in London. We did it in lots of different studios all around London, because I think we felt that being a sort of homegrown country act, we wanted to make it at home, essentially.
Yeah.
And we wrote a lot of it in Nashville, and then we sort of brought it over back home, and we thought, now we want to work with British musicians and sort of show our take on it from the UK.
So how do you think the two differ? Like, because you've got there's always this ongoing debate, like, what is country, and can us Brits do country? Do you have to be from the south? Do you have to be from Nashville? How does it differ? Do you
I
think?
don't think anyone really knows what country. I never know when everyone says what's country. I'm always like, I don't really know. I feel like I hear it and I know what's country, but there's no rhyme or reason in my head as to why.
Yeah.
And I think that the reason why country music's working so much at the moment in the UK especially is that we're not necessarily trying to be from Tennessee.
Yeah.
I think we're sort of writing about what we know and writing about things that very much are connected to us. And you look at all of the country acts here today as well, they are very much, the British ones, are very much writing about stuff that they know. And I think that when we sort of are more authentic about what we write, that's what country music's sort of all about in the first place.
Also, modern country is, it's got people like Maren Morris, Casey Musgraves, all these up-and-coming modern country artists are doing so much for country music worldwide, because they're putting in, they're challenging it, they're putting in some new genres, a bit more poppy stuff, a bit more, they've
Hip-hop
got
sometimes.
hip-hop.
We've always felt that country is something that, like, when you mix genres with country, it should always be encouraged, because even if it doesn't work, it's something that you know, it can give another element. In any genre, I think it's always exciting when genres collide a bit and give it a bit something different.
And maybe it's about the songwriting as well. Like, 'cause, you know, you go to Nashville to write, so maybe that's what it is. It's about the storytelling that comes out of country.
For us, it's definitely all starts with the song, and we're so obsessed with lyrics, and we spend so long perfecting what we want to say in a song that we got so used to taking such a long time over here. And then when we went to Nashville, we'd go into a session, I don't know, like 11 o'clock in the morning, and they'd be like, so what are your plans this afternoon? And we'd be like,
writing with you, but they have like,
they're like, oh, we have another
write sessions a day. It's like,
oh my goodness, it's like a factory.
Yeah, they have another write, so we have to finish a song quickly so that they can get to their next write.
That's a lot of pressure, though, isn't it?
It's because we talk so much, and when we write with people over here, we just get to know them most of the day, and we chat so much, and then we write the song in the last kind of couple of hours of the day.
I think that, I mean, in Nashville it's such a discipline, and I think the discipline's really good for us as songwriters, because I always find that it pushes something out of you when you've almost got a time limit. And a lot of people meet back up again and finish, but it's sort of, because you're writing so much, it's like you're exercising a part of your brain that just gets more and more...
Goes one way or the other. Like, obviously, if it works and you have chemistry with the person you're writing with, then it you know, a great song comes out of it. But if it doesn't work, sometimes, you know, when you're working in that time pressure, you're like, oh my gosh, like the song's not coming.
Are you the type of person that goes around with a notepad all the time and you're writing down things as you're, you know, walking around, and you get inspiration from that?
Yes, I think every day, or like every week, you know, something that we observe.
I use my phone. Lizzie's more romantic and has a nice little leather-bound
notebook.
Yeah,
you know. I like that. I'm a notebook kind of girl. Yeah,
it's normally like right before I go to sleep, and like an idea comes, and I'm like, do I want to sort of open my eyes and write this down, or am I still going to remember it in the morning?
How do you do that? Because you're distracted by Harry Potter.
Yeah, I don't. I
big
forget
Harry
it.
Potter fan.
We're big Harry Potter
we are
fans.
both. Yeah.
Really? Have you been to Harry Potter World?
No. I just feel like it might make it not real for me.
Even though it's not real, it's not real. But it's, you like to keep in the world. You know?
In my head, it's all real, and I'm worried that it won't. But everyone says that we should go, so I think that it is something that we need to do.
You know, when you said that sentence, you probably looked a bit mad.
I know. I do know that it's not real.
We can edit it out. Don't worry. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now, when did you start writing together? Because obviously you're twins. You know, so. You've known each other a long time.
Yes.
But when did you start writing though? When did you realise it was something you could do?
Well, I started writing earlier when I was about 13. 13. I started writing about 13, and then at school we had songwriting lessons, and that's when we had songwriting. We went to a very musical
concept.
School,
and essentially it's just you write a song in an hour. It's not, or part of a song.
It's like
and then
Nashville.
You go back. Yeah, literally. And I think that's sort of when we decided to do it more seriously, because we'd sung together almost our entire memories, and it was like as soon as we started writing, that's when we go, oh, well, maybe we could actually do this for real. And we literally went to Nashville after our last exam.
That's pretty cool. How did you get into country music?
Well, our cousin is from Canada, and she came over and lived with us, and she brought Miranda Lambert, the Dixie Chicks, Carrie Underwood, and all sorts of country artists that we completely fell in love with. And we grew up on a farm as well, so it was very authentic.
Yes. Yeah. That's very rootsy, isn't it?
Yeah. And we listened to it we sort of, thinking back, our grandma always used to sort of sing Loretta Lynn and Patsy Cline. So even though we weren't consciously being brought up on it at that time, we actually were very much.
Yeah. It was
big Johnny Cash fans.
Big Johnny Cash,
yeah. Well, listen, it was really lovely to chat to you, and enjoy tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.